Enjoy beers that are as complex and contemplative as they are approachable and enjoyable.
Okay. Is Was Brewing prides itself on always evolving, meaning each time you open a can, it's going to be a little different, but just as delicious. Mike and Joe join us with more. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
It's been great.
Oh, we're excited to have you. So, Mike, you guys specialize in Saison beer.
Yeah.
I literally just heard about this today. Tell us what, for those people like me that don't know what it is, what is a Saison?
A Saison is a style of beer that developed on farms on the French-Belgian border. And it was originally a way to sate farm workers. So they would harvest all the grain in the harvest season. They would eat what they could eat, and whatever they couldn't eat, they would turn into beer. And they would drink that during the planting and harvest season of the next year. Because it was more safe to drink beer than water. Which is something I'm not allowed to tell people anymore because it's not.
Yes.
But it's still delicious.
Wow.
So tell us, for you, when you decided I'm going to open a brewery,
Yeah.
you're on Malt Row there in Ravenswood. Why did you say, okay, I'm going to specialize in Saison?
Yeah, so we opened about 5 years before we even moved into our new home on Ravenswood Brewery. We were renting space from other breweries, but it was a style of beer I fell in love with right after I graduated from college when I was working at a store called Westlake View Liquors. This was right before craft beer in America really took off, so there weren't breweries on every corner, and the things that I found really compelling and kind of the most creative and beautiful expressions of beer were these small artisanal Belgian producers making these farmhouse ales.
I love Saisons because for me, I like that little bit of effervescence that's in there. There's a freshness there. There's a kind of a lightness there to
Everything
it.
we do is naturally carbonated in the package too, so it's all really highly nicely carbonated.
All right. Well,
We have to
Yeah.
bring Joe into
Yeah.
this conversation, sir, because you guys heard you were coming on this show, and you are Mr. Artistic here, and you design, is it all of the labels at
Yeah, at this
Is Was?
point, I'm Waz's lead designer.
Amazing. And so
Only
you kind of stepped it up. Did you say only designer?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
I would go with lead. I like lead designer.
King designer.
it sounds more professional.
Tell us
Sorry
about
about
this bottle right here, sir.
Okay, well, so I was asked to design a special label for you guys for the show today, and I think my characters, I like to base them and create a relationship around inanimate objects or animals, and that's been materialized over the last few years. And I was told that you like DIY and you love cats, so I made sure G was hugging her cats nice and closely, and that Sarah was.
That's so good.
I just had this idea of you cutting a piece of paper, and I thought that was kind of funny. So
yes,
I
it's great.
had you cutting and making a snowflake.
And Joe, you are a renowned Chicago artist. I mean, people have seen your work. It's very distinctive. I can't quite describe the style, but when you see Joe Craft, you know you're looking at it. From
It's
the
true,
murals
yeah.
that you have, you're also a ceramicist.
Yep.
Yeah, so how would you describe, why people recognize your work?
I think there's a playfulness and a fun behind all of my characters, and I want the viewer to find themselves in the work and also have a smile on their face and laugh. And I always say to myself, as I'm designing, if I'm laughing myself, I know it's good.
That is a telltale. So what's inside the Sarah and G?
So we took a beer we make called Bourgeois Daydreams, which is a table beer,
Yeah.
or what we're not supposed to call a Kinder beer for obvious reasons in Europe. But it's a 3.2% beer. It's super light, refreshing. There's a little bit of farmhouse character.
Did you say bourgeois?
Bourgeois.
Because I am bougie. I want to be bougie. I dream of being bougie.
Get them pinkies out.
Really good. Get the pinky out, yeah. That's delicious.
Thank you. Yeah. Light, refreshing, 3.2%, but
Yeah.
drinks
Love
as a
it.
full body beer.
It's so drinkable.
Very drinkable. And that's a beer that I like. Okay, what do we have next here? You want to start with the design, Joe?
Yeah, so for this one, so often Mike and I will have a phone call about upcoming beers. So this one in particular had a little bit to do with music. And it's brewed with spelt. So the guy has a piece of spelt in his mouth, and there's a transformation happening from music to a beer. And I like that idea of that's how beers are brewed, and there's this transformation that happens. So I wanted to reflect that in the label.
And Mike, tell us what should we be tasting? What notes here?
Yes, this is the first in a series we're doing that focuses on specific grains from the Midwest, and this has spelt, which is an ancient grain, kind of a version of wheat, from Janie's Mill, which is in Asheville, Illinois, and Sugar Creek Malt in Indiana. So So we get all of our ingredients from local suppliers, try to be as local as possible.
That's awesome.
But we're getting a little bit of like nuttiness, a little bit of like almost cantaloupe-like character from the spelt. There's a little bit of like pineapple and juicy fruit gum from our yeast. And there's this big, nice, fluffy, full mouthfeel from local honey that we get from the hive supply. They have hives on rooftops all over Chicago.
Yeah.
So everything in this beer comes from within about like 100 miles of Chicago.
Oh, it's so local. That's so great. And here's the thing, it kind of dances on the tongue. It's so great. I love it.
Yeah, it's light, it's fluffy, it's effervescent.
Nice description
just like you.
there.
She's
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you.
She's very good at that. When you talk about your bottle conditioning too, different than how other breweries are doing it, what does that mean, the bottle conditioning?
Yes, so most beers are what we call force carbonated. So when they're in a big tank, we bubble CO2 into them, and that CO2 dissolves in the tank, and then it's packaged carbonated. We add sugar to our beers towards the end, and that sugar re-ferments, and that re-fermentation in the bottle captures natural CO2. It takes us about twice as long to make a Saison as it does to make like an IPA, but that natural carbonation adds a bunch of fun effervescence, really great texture. And actually about 70% of the aromas in a beer are captured inside of the CO2 bubble. So you have a little bit more carbonation, carries those aromas up and out, and then the foamy head on top, that's you can dip
So
your nose in and smell the beer
You're
better.
not manufacturing the process. You're not rushing it. It's happening naturally.
It's about as natural as like
Yeah.
a commercially made beer can be.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, and we don't want to miss out on these last two bottles. Can you go over them really quickly?
Yeah, so the one that we're about to taste is called Long Tie Double Rainbow Rye.
And then Joe, what's the design on?
Well, I love the name of it, and I knew it was coming out during Pride Month, so I wanted to
love
make
this.
sure that that was represented. And yeah, there's just a guy kind of floating and hugging the rainbow, and yeah, I loved it.
I love that.
It has a fruitier taste to it.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
actually a beer we brewed with Half Acre as a collaboration, and this hasn't come out yet. This is a little sneak peek for you
Hello.
guys.
Yeah.
It'll be out on June 19th. But it's a beer that they originally brewed in 2010 and then like basically never brewed again, but it was a Saison, and they don't really make Saisons anymore. So when we were
interesting.
talking about beers, they're like, I remember this beer from right when I was still in college.
Yeah.
I want to make that beer. And they found the old recipe.
No.
We updated it.
Oh,
we
I
kind of
didn't know
changed
that.
some ingredient suppliers, and then it has Thai long peppercorns in it. So it's got that kind of like peppery spice nose, and then this like tropical and almost like leathery musky thing. So it's all over the
Half
flavor
Acre really
spectrum.
kind of led the way when it came to craft brewing, like in the city.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
They're the reason that I got into craft beer at all. So it was really fun to like work with them and then pull something out of the archives that I have a really fond memory of. And like when you do something like this and you work in beer or like making cocktails or anything like that, you have these crazy flavor memories. And you're like, I want to see if I can
Yes.
recreate like the history of this, but kind of use our modern techniques and our yeast and stuff like
And
that.
last but not least, what's that there?
That's a beer called Anchois. It means anchovy in French. It's a beer we made with our it's a beer we made with our friends at Supermoon, which is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's brewed with these anchovy hops. It's like a brand new varietal of hops. They have nothing to do with fish. Don't worry, it's not weird.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
We like to give things strange names in the brewing industry. But it has this like watermelon rind like characteristic.
Oh, cool.
I did bring enough glasses. So.
Yeah.
We don't care.
And
You
then,
brought plenty, trust me.
And Joe, real quick, what's on the cover there?
Yeah,
for that
again,
one?
having a character have some sort of relationship with the ingredients, I immediately thought of tin fish. And so the guy is like eating a piece of fish while the other anchovy fish is looking over him and smiling.
And we got to mention,
So
I can
good.
recognize that penmanship there on your hat too. That's one of your hats. That
Yeah,
you've
this is
got
one of my
on right
hats.
there.
You can
There you
find
go.
them on my website.
Now you're going to see, when you see Joe's work, you're going to recognize it right off the bat. All right,
I
Joe,
love it.
Mike, thank you so much for being with
Thanks,
us.
thanks for having
more
us.
information, just head to iswasbrewing.com or find them on the socials you see there on your screen.